Cephas was ranked the 38th best receiving prospect in this draft, and he missed an entire year and was even removed from the football team and school at Wisconsin after he was charged with criminal sexual conduct. Now, there was a trial, but a jury found Cephas not guilty. He was able to rejoin the university and team and play his senior season. He was asked about that, but he wanted to move forward with the news today.
I'm a receiver that makes plays. I'm a complete receiver. I'm willing to block. I'm willing to make catches. I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to help my team, be successful. So whatever that is, I'll do what I have to do.
And with that extra fifth-round pick the Lions got from the early trade, they added potentially a new returner in Jason Huntley. He's a running back from New Mexico State who may be a little bit undersized, but he has excellent top-end speed. He can both run and catch out of the backfield as well as play on special teams, so he should be a complement to both Kerryon Johnson and DeAndre Swift. The final two Lions picks were Utah run stuffer John Pacini in the 6th round, and in the 7th they added another Buckeye defensive end, Jayshon Cornell. All in all, the Lions had a productive draft this year, but it only matters if it shows up on Sundays in the fall. Now the local connections, they were strong this afternoon, especially for fans of the Maize and Blue. For 82 straight drafts, a player from the University of Michigan has been selected. It's tied for the longest streak in the country with USC. 8 different Wolverines heard their names called today as they begin their next journey trying to make football a career in the NFL. Let's take a look at what happened. We start in the 4th round. That's where guard Ben Bredesen was taken by the Baltimore Ravens. Side note, the Ravens had a very good draft this year. Bredesen's a part of that. He goes from playing from Jim Harbaugh to his brother John Harbaugh in the 5th round. Versatile linebacker / safety hybrid Khaleke Hudson went 162nd overall to the Washington Redskins. He'll be teaming up with Ohio State's Chase Young in what could be a very scary defense in the nation's capital in the future. The rest of Michigan, well, there's a lot of them. All of them in the 5th or 6th rounds. It seemed like every other pick, one of those guys was going. Mike Danna went to the defending Super Bowl champion Chiefs. Michael Onwenu to the Patriots. Donovan Peoples-Jones, once the top wide receiver in the nation coming out of high school. He left school early. He fell all the way down to 187th overall. But the Browns, they got him, and he may have a say in how that pick looks in a couple of years. John Runyon, he went to the Packers. Josh Metellus to the Vikings. And Jordan Glasgow, sorry I ran out of room for you on the full screen, but you're playing for the Colts. Now, Michigan State has had a player drafted in the draft for 80 straight seasons. They are 3rd in the country for that streak, and that's thanks to cornerback Josiah Scott. Scott was taken in the 4th round, 137th overall. He left the Spartans after his junior season to chase this opportunity. He was joined by teammate Kenny Willekes. The edge rusher doesn't chart well, but he certainly has a high motor and will have a chance to prove himself for the Minnesota Vikings. He was taken 225th overall in the 7th round. And be sure to check out the draft info we've been working on meticulously for you guys over the past few days. That's on the sports section of WXYZ.com. And guys, it was certainly a crazy few days in the sports world. The draft, though, raised over $100 million through the charitable efforts of viewers at home watching and other charities to help battle the coronavirus on the front lines. Once again, showing the unity of sports is very, very powerful. And thank you to everybody out there who certainly chipped in and helped there. Guys?